Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today I am here with Finn and we're ranking every Doodle World main character. I think if I'm missing any, let me know. But Finn, say hi, hopefully.
What's good?
Was good. But so we're starting with Cassidy. What do you think, Finn? I don't know.
Let me be and let me speak to the audience. Carter, you've caught up with the story, right?
Yeah, I'm beating you with the story.
Yes, I have not gotten to the. Well, I just got into the Von Sweets area, so
Oh wait, hold on.
I'm just at that part of the story.
Sorry to interrupt with you, but first, W is the best. A is pretty good, almost as good as like the best. B is like mid feeling. C is like not my favorite, but is fine. L/ratio is hated. But continue, Finn. Lo siento.
Alright, it's all good. So I have not seen Cassidy for so long. I'm not sure if she appears in the Von Sweets, but I haven't seen her in so long. I give her like solid like lower A, high B tier.
I think I'm same. I'm going more for like B tier, in my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, I can go for that.
I think she's B because like her personality, like as it goes through, I feel like her personality in the beginning is much better, but then it gets like a little worse through. I think personally, it's just she doesn't have enough development in my opinion. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Let's go with Craig next. What do you think?
Was he the guy who blew up the temple?
No, this is the guy who he was the bad guy of the town area, basically, with where Cassidy is.
I'd say I was gonna say like I was between high B then low B. Now I'm going for a solid middle B. I'm going straight for B. In my opinion.
I think he's B or C. Like he's pretty mid. I feel like he's below Cassidy because he's a villain.
Yeah.
He's a person.
He's a cool villain. It's just like we don't see that much of him.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going with a character who I don't even know much about because they were like recently released.
Just so you know, I have no idea who this is, so I'm just gonna go based off of looks. And just based off of looks, I'm gonna go with a solid L ratio.
Whoa, Finn, you're going with the L ratio. I was gonna say she's
no,
like.
Just kidding. I'm gonna go with the C. I'm gonna go with a solid C.
I was gonna go with like an A because she seems kind of like possibly like a love interest if you like see like the thing. But then again, I could see an argument for B or C. So
let's go with B.
I think I'm gonna go with low. I think I'm gonna go with mid B because she's like mid tier in my opinion. She's new. You know, we gotta get the playing field all settled. But now we go with Xavier, the guy who exploded the temple.
Oh, this is the guy who exploded the temple?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this guy like an A. This seems like a promising overarching villain.
I agree with you. I was gonna say W, but then you were like, you kind of persuaded me, honestly, because I was like, he's W, but then I'm like, he doesn't have a lot developed yet. He's very mysterious.
Yes.
He's trying to kill you, which is pretty cool, but he just doesn't have enough developed yet. So I'm gonna leave him an A for now. Now, what about TJ?
TJ, I would opt for
L.
I would opt for lower in this ranking, but because he could be a jerk. But I'm gonna go with an A.
I was gonna.
He is so funny, especially with his fourth wall breaks.
I agree.
A great comic relief.
I think he's W for me. Like
really?
Yeah. For me, he's like a W character. He's like I don't know. He just seems like in Pokemon you have like such a kind rival, and a lot of people like the meaner rivals. But this is like a good mix of both. He's not nice. He's not mean. He's like an actual person. He has the most like personality that he's not like, oh my gosh, I have stuff to keep giving you. I have a revive, a max revive, potions. No, he's just like Why are you stealing the spotlight? Why don't I have my own theme song? Great fourth wall break. I think I'll put him in high A because you said A. I think W.
I definitely agree with that. I
think high A is good. Now, what about the professor?
C. Do we see him later in the game?
No.
C.
C? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said C. I was gonna say A.
Ain't no way.
No, well, it's because he just has a very good intro line. Like, I think he's high B, low A. I'll put him in lower mid B because like he's, I'll put him in C because I think it's fair. I think it's fair to say C, even though I personally like him a bit more. It makes sense. He doesn't show up enough for me to justify putting him anywhere higher than that. So
yeah.
But then we go to Von Sweets.
Oh, this is Von Sweets. Okay, I know nothing about this guy, but he seems like the kingpin of quote unquote the drug of the
He's
town.
Breaking Bad guy.
He is Breaking Bad. I'm going to sell you a product that no one has ever done before. Just based off of the looks and what I'm hearing from the character, I'm gonna go with a solid W.
I agree with you there. So he actually
first W.
He is good, very good character development. He's hilarious. He has a great fourth wall break later. He's just very good. And he has a great story with another character. I won't tell you who, but he's great. But
alright.
Let's go to an Ari.
Do we see an Ari later in the game?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with an A then.
So I'll go with you an A or B. The reason why I say that is that still not enough character development. Even though I think what moves her up to an A for me is that she has like amazing theme song. So
yes, I love the theme song.
That's what puts her in A for me. But she's not above any of these people for me. Like Xavier and TJ beat her. This is the temple. This is the first key guardian.
Oh, I'm gonna go for lower B.
Yeah, I'd say low B, C, possibly even. I'd say like above Professor and C. What do you think?
I'd opt for that, yeah.
There's just not enough with him. If he had a bit more, I think he'd be like higher for me. But he doesn't have enough, just not enough to compete. How about Portia?
Portia, all right, guys, ready for my hot take?
Yes.
You ready for this?
I want it.
I see low B.
Whoa, that's a hot. Why? I need to know why.
All right, let me explain. All right.
Oh shoot.
Portia, whether she be misunderstood or not, annoying. No cursing on this channel.
I don't mind if you curse. I'll bleep it out.
All right, annoying as
beep,
guys. So annoying.
That okay. I'll put her in lowest B. Because like
what were you gonna go for?
I was gonna put her in low A because like she has great character in my opinion, but I'll put her in low B because I understand it. But now let's go.
The whole thing about her being important to the story, I just don't know how I feel about that. That sounds weird to say, but like a character like Portia, I don't know, it just doesn't. It goes against a lot of things.
That's fair.
That like we usually see in media that I like. Like I would not mind if she was just a minor character. Like that would probably put her in high B. Yeah. But because she's being important and all, she gotta take that L.
Okay.
Not the full L ratio. Not the full L ratio.
Just take the L on the list. Okay. How about Quincy?
I'm not sure if this is a hot take. A lot of people might agree with me on this one, but high C.
High C? I honestly...
Yeah.
So I agree with you here. But it's not because he doesn't have potential. It's because, like, personally, I love his character. But if we had to look at it at, like, a a standpoint of like, is his character developing? Is he changing? Is he actually good in that sense? He does not have anything on those lines going for him. He's still a jerk. He's had a very bit of character development, but I mean, like,
A little bit of character development.
It's not
His
enough.
only humor is him being a jerk. That's his only humor.
Yeah, that's fair. I personally like him, but I definitely understand it, and I kind of agree with you there. Because, like, I have to put my bias aside and, like, look at the facts. How about Reginald?
Reginald. This dude's a solid middle A for me.
That is agreed. I think he's below Xavier, he's cool. He is cool. He's like the secret guy, like kind of behind Quincy, running kind of like his show. I feel like he's
literally Alfred.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he's gonna be the one who like messes up Riff Raff's plan, whatever it is. And speaking of Riff Raff, we got him next.
All right, guys, I'm about to give you the hottest take of the hottest takers.
Yes.
That did not make any sense, but this is the hottest take of the hottest takes.
Yes.
I know many people will opt for the W, but I gotta say, I gotta go with high A.
Really?
I'm so sorry, but I have to go with high A.
Why?
Because one reason why. The part that I got to when he like teleports Quincy to the area, he put disrespect on my name. He said I wasn't important. He said Quincy was more important than me. That I just can't. We don't take that level of disrespect. So I would opt for a low W. Just for averaging purposes.
Okay.
Just for averaging purposes, but my personal opinion is high A.
Okay, I'll go with low W. I'd say he's like high W for me. Okay, but now let's go for the lackeys. What do you think of the lackeys?
I'm gonna go high B.
High B?
Yeah.
I agree. I think they have good comedy. I think they're better than Cassidy in my opinion, because like, especially with like, you'll see them in like a cult with Lewis. Also.
Yes, I forgot about that. Yes.
Second.
Well deserved.
But you'll see him in a cult with Lewis, and I think he's pretty good. But now we're gonna go with Junji. He runs an express, and
who is this?
Junji. He runs an express.
I can't even see him on the thing.
Here, let's zoom in really quick. He's that guy.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I haven't seen him, but just off of that alone, L ratio.
I gotta give him the F/L ratio. I wrote L ratio because I thought it was funny, but I'm putting him in L ratio because he has no character development. He's not the most important, but I gotta put him in L ratio because he just doesn't have a lot of the story. Now we got someone who you probably haven't met, Susie.
No, I met Susie.
Oh, you have.
She hates the still quote unquote drugs of the city. So, she A tier is a bunch of promising stuff, and I gotta put her in like low A tier.
Low A
for being promising, like a promising prominent character.
I agree with you there. Like, I'd say low to high A. So like, I think I'm gonna leave her in low A because I think that's fair. You haven't seen a lot with her. I've seen more with her. There's still not a lot, but what you've seen is interesting, and I think it'll make the story a little different down the road than it would be without her. But now we've got the Tennessee.
So I've only seen this dude when the lightning started. Is there any other point where he is?
There is not, actually.
Okay, so why don't you say your rating first?
For me, I think I gotta put him in like C, low C to L ratio.
Dang. You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you. I would go for lowest C or highest L ratio.
Okay.
I would completely agree with you.
I think I'm gonna put him in mid C because he's got promising he's promising, like very promising. But I don't think he's even the head of Doodle. He's not the head of all Doodle. He's like
Reason number one. Reason number two, he seems so generic.
Yeah.
So generic.
That's true.
Like, you're either mean like Quincy, you're either funny like you're either fourth wall breaking like TJ.
Yes.
You're either funny like many people on this list.
Yes.
You can't be generic.
You cannot.
It's not possible, but this dude has achieved it. So
that's fair. But this is the tier list we ended up with. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be more like we were gonna have a ton of W's and like a ton of A's and like no B's or C's. But this is like more average than I thought it would be.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Like these characters are like, we got some really high ones at the W and A. We got really, really bad ones in L/ratio. Like, there's only one.
Yes.
And I mean, this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. But this is the end tier list. I think it's pretty good. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.